Hey guys, another video. We're gonna look at another Blitz game of Valentina. So, all right, it's a Sicilian, E6 Sicilian. Let's see. So, I expect Valentina to play A6 here, which is the normal move. Looks like there might be some lag here. Okay, Knight C3, Queen C7, good. All right, let's see. Bishop E3, which is already somewhat of an inaccuracy. An excellent, very fast Bishop B4, nice and confident. So if Queen D2 here, Knight F6, and already Black is better because there's issues with that pawn. Knight takes C4 is an annoying threat. So he goes back, Bishop D2, which is actually quite reasonable to admit your mistake here and to do that. Okay, so here there's many ways to play it. I would just castle here. Knight C6 is playable. Even D5 is playable. Knight C6 perfectly fine, fast, very nice. So, okay, wait, this was close to losing a piece, but maybe there was no way of losing a piece. Okay, I would go D5. D6 is a little passive. There was no reason not to go D5 and strike in the center right away. So, okay, here, this is playable. I would prefer to castle first. I always feel uneasy with my king in the center like that. Okay, so this might have not been ideal. White is a little bit better here because this pawn structure is pretty iffy. Like now, Queen H6, that's an interesting move. I would probably just go King E7 here. Strangely enough, the king is actually quite safe in this position because this is like a wall of pawns right here, which protects the king. And really, Queen takes C2, that looks very risky because now, yeah, either this or Queen takes F6. Now Rook F8. Okay, maybe though that's playable. Actually, first of all, he should have taken on F6 instead of this. So now, this is a very strange position. I don't know if you could get away with taking on B2 now. I would be pretty scared here. What I would probably do here is Bishop D7. D5 is, wow, I'm not sure what's going on here. This is very, very risky. But maybe both kings are in the center here, so I have no idea what's going on. It's a very interesting position. Queen takes F6, Bishop E6 now without thinking. Definitely Bishop E6 must be played. This is the kind of move an experienced player wouldn't even think. Queen G6, it looks, I don't know. The queen was very active on C2, so I'm not sure why Queen G6. Now I guess, so he missed a tactic. He had Rook takes D5, winning a pawn, and he would be up a pawn in an endgame. Now pawns are equal, and maybe White's a little bit better because of the isolated D5 pawn. So I would just go King E7 here, then Rook C8, Rook D8. Good. The speed is excellent this game. I'm very happy about the speed. The quality of play has not been the best so far, but not terrible either. So King E7, King D6 now, or King D7, doesn't matter. You want to get your king to D6, you want to centralize your rooks, and then go from there. You want to see what he does. Yeah, very good. So Bishop F5, we're not afraid of that, just King D6. If he takes, that just fixes your structure. Rook D8 is also playable. Rook D8 is fine. Okay. So here I would go here. Whoa, King F6. King F6 was, I think it was close to, why King F8? King F8, I just don't get that move at all. So now what are you thinking about? And when you realize you made a mistake, there's no need to think. Just take the bishop. There's nothing to think about it. Obviously, you're going to take the bishop. Now he's going to take, and now, I don't know, King G7, then Rook E7's unpleasant. Maybe I would just ignore that pawn now. I would start pushing D5. This is good too. I like this a lot. I like this a lot, Rook C2, but now I guess he's going to take on H6, after which probably King G7 now, not to allow Rook H8. So I would go King G7. And after Rook takes A6, I would just start pushing this pawn. D4, and it's actually quite dangerous. This is playable, but I think it's quite bad. Because now if he trades rooks, he has 3 connected passed pawns here. So he doesn't trade rooks. Interesting. So king c, I would go king c6, king c8, and now yeah, he doubles up here. Interesting. So wow, yeah. So probably this is lost. Definitely, this rook b1 is a very bad move because that just lets the king out. That just helped. That just helped white. I would just start pushing the deep one. That's the only chance. Okay, you stop the check here, but now rook a7 is a big issue. Yeah, rook a7 threatening rook a8 mate. So king b8 looks forced now. And I still don't see a clear-cut forced win for white. Okay, check, that just buys you time. Maybe rook g8 check now. It doesn't really help much. But yeah, I would add, I would just go king b8 here. King b8. It looks like there's a lag because I don't see the time moving there. Is there a lag here? What is going on here? Yeah, so it looks like Valentina was lagging here. Yeah, so king b8. Then let's say he goes rook h to b7, then just king c8. I mean, you're obviously happy if he just repeats. So yeah, so king b8. For some reason, it didn't register on my screen, and he just went rook takes a6. No, you can't afford to play this position passively. You have to just start pushing your deep one here and hope for the best, because now it's just hopeless. He should just trade rook. Oh, he blundered his rook. Wow, white blundered his rook. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now let's see some technique here. Move the king right away. What are you thinking about? Why are you wasting time here? There's nothing to think about. King c7 or king d7. There's a skewer, that's why. But again, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you decided to give up this rook. Wow. So, king c6 now. You got to do your only hope is this deep one. So there's nothing to think about. Obviously, you need to protect it. Okay, check. That just buys you time. King f2. Now king c6. Quick. Okay, decide to defend it like that. But now h4. That just helps with the tempo. So rook d7, king c6. Okay, that only helped you. So if he goes now, push fast, push. Nothing to think about. You need to push your pawn. This is dead lost, obviously, but you have to look for your only chance here. So okay, good. Now you got to play quick. Rook h8. I would probably go rook d5 here. Go behind the pawn and then threaten to push. Remember, rooks belong behind past pawns. Excellent, excellent. Now quick, just push. He should go, okay, he does that. I would just go king b6 here, because if you go king d6, he could trade rooks. Nothing to think about. Quick, king d6. Let's go. So it looks like there's another lag here. Looks because the time is frozen. So we're going to see what happens. But definitely king b6 is the move here. And, okay, king b7. Yeah, now, yeah, white just goes rook c1 and he stops the pawn. Obviously, this is totally lost now. So, wow, interesting game. That game was pretty crazy. I have no idea what was going on in the opening. But definitely the opening was misplayed. That's where black got into trouble. The opening was misplayed because the king was in a center too long. And again, there's some lag going on. Not sure. I suspect that this game is probably over already. Okay. Yeah, so, okay. So, yeah, here, I think where black went wrong in this position, especially here, after taking, first of all, I probably wouldn't even take. I would just retreat bishop c5 because this bishop is very important. And after taking d5, right away striking at the center. That's the key Sicilian move. You're threatening to take on e4. If he takes, knight takes d5, and your knight becomes very strong on d5. Right away threatening to take on c3 potentially. maybe go to e3, and it's just a great position. So yeah, I thought this game was quite instructive. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.